Hi everyone, welcome to this week's episode of the vlog. Maybe instead of that I should say hola or buenos dias, because we have something of a Spanish theme this week, which is very exciting. Where to begin? Actually no, let's begin with this. Do not forget to enter the competition to go to the Northwest stages. That competition closes on the 15th of March, so you do not have very long. You have a day left, because I think it's the 14th today, isn't it? Thursday when this goes out. So you've only got a day left, so make sure you enter that. Here is a little reminder of what it's all about. Watch this and then we will get into the video proper. Yes, do that. Enter right now. Don't miss your chance to go and see the first round of the WRC. The entry list is incredible, with Chris Ingram seated at number 1, Ocean Price and Keith Cronin and all these wonderful people. Don't miss out. Lost my train of thought slightly. Spain, yes. So 2 Spanish topics have come up this week. It wasn't necessarily my intention to be all Spanish this week, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I could have said something really culturally inappropriate there, but and used Spanish food instead, but I'm not going to do that. So, 2 things. The first thing is that my good friend Matt Lewis, his wife Rachel and his dad Adrian have made their way from the northwest of England all the way down to Spain for Rally Costa Brava this weekend. I am very excited for them, but also rather jealous because I wish I could be there. I've known Matt and Rachel several years now, so we got to know each other back in our days of both having Ford Escorts, and at the time Matt was building his Escort Maxi and he was still competing in a Sierra Cosworth. Anyway, I have been servicing for Matt for a long time, and I've known him for most of the time he was building his Escort. So just to divert quickly, Matt has an Escort Maxi that he built himself. He actually started with a road car shell. Didn't really intend to build an Escort Maxi, but started getting big. So I think he happened upon an F2 engine first of all, and I might be wrong, Matt, sorry. But I think that was one of the first parts you get, as I recall, and it kind of spiraled from there, and then added the bodywork and the suspension, the brakes, and now it's a proper car. You know, it's a road car body shell with a custom cages, roll cage, but it's got Maxi body panels, Maxi engine, X-Track gearbox, all the proper suspension and everything. It's, you know, it's the real deal. So Matt and Rachel are down doing Costa Brava this weekend, and having serviced for them many times over the years, and now not being able to having moved, yeah, I'm really sad that I can't be there. So really good luck to them. I wish I could be there, sunning myself in Spain. But while we're on the topic of that, I've got another phone here, so you're going to have to apologise. I'm going to have to apologise for reading this. Let me zoom in because it's zoomed out. Very convenient. Okay, I just want to read you some excerpts in no particular order from the entry list for Rally Costa Brava. So we have an Escort Twin Cam, a Renault 11 Turbo, Sierra Cosworth 4x4, 996 GT3, Ibiza Kit Car Evo 2, Ibiza Kit Car Evo 1, HF Integrale 16 valve, Carrera RS 3 litre, Sierra Cosworth 4x4, Sierra Cosworth 4x4, 911 SC 3 litre, 911 Carrera RS 3 litre, Lancia Stratos HF, BMW M3 Lancia Stratos HF, 911 Carrera RS 3 litre, 911 SC 3 litre, Sierra Cosworth 4x4, M3, 911 SC, Golf GTI, Zara Kit Car, Ibiza GTI, Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA, Manta 400, Impreza M3, 037, Lancia obviously, M3, Integrale 16 valves, Stratos, RS 1800, Carrera, GTI Golf, Sierra Cosworth 205, M3, 911, Auto Bianchi 112 Abarth, 325 iBMW, 131 Abarth, Escort RS 1800, Sunbeam Motors, another Golf, of course GSI, blah blah, Quattro. Oh my goodness. It just makes you think, doesn't it? Again, how far ahead rallies are in Europe, certainly when it comes to historic cars. Contrast that with your average historic entry in the UK, mind-blowing. I know we're now seeing a few more Group A cars coming into UK events. George Lepley's doing well in the Galant, isn't he? Kevin Proctor's got the Sierra Cosworth. There's a Legacy or two out there. Brilliant. I'm really, really glad to see those cars. But please, 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 more of you get into Group A stuff. We're not far off cars from, 95 being eligible for FIA historics, I don't think. And in the UK, we're still using 70 stuff predominantly. So, my goodness, I really wish I was at Costa Brava, but I'm not. Anyway, let's move on to the second instalment of our Spanish chit chat and talk about the news of Rally Canary Islands joining the WRC. This was a bit of a surprise for me, I think. It's a great rally, isn't it? There is no doubt that it is a great rally, challenging rally, fast, smooth roads, but weather jeopardy, really good rally. I seem to remember, just going back to Escort Formula 2 cars briefly, I seem to remember that Gwindaf did that event in '97 in an Escort kit car, one of his few forays outside the UK in a F2 car, but had some engine trouble, even though he had been going quite well up to that point. Random factoid. So I have mixed feelings about this. I think for me, I'm pleased for them, I'm pleased for the organisers, I'm pleased for the rally, pleased for the people of the Canary Islands in many ways, because it is a great event, and obviously if you can take your event and move to the very top of the tree, that's fantastic, isn't it? I think it's just my little traditional niggle that I sometimes feel like certain events should be based in certain places. So for me, Rally Spain is Catalonia. For me, the French round of the championship is Corsica. I was never quite comfortable with Alsace. It just felt a bit weird somehow. Italy is not Sardinia, it's San Remo. Now, I know some of you might think, but you're always moaning about people being stuck in the past, and I accept that. I am a great believer that we have to move forwards and in progress, and I think we should go to new countries, we should go to the US, we should go to the Middle East. That's really important. But we have to balance that against not having too many events, so we can't do what F1 has done and just keep adding more and more events. But we also have to balance that against the traditional heart of the championship. For me, there are certain rallies that you can't get rid of. You can't get rid of Finland, you can't get rid of Sweden, you can't get rid of Monte Carlo, because events like that are the heart of the championship, aren't they? They are what has made the WRC the WRC. So I think you have to balance that against new events. But also, I think it's part of this identity, isn't it? So while the Canary Islands is a fantastic rally, to me, Rally Spain is Catalonia, just like Corsica is France. So I think that's a bit of a tricky one for me. Maybe when the rally happens, I won't care, because I'm sure it'll be a good event, and I don't want to be negative about Canary Islands because it is a great rally and I'm really pleased for them, but it's just this little niggle. So I want to ask a question, because is it just me that thinks that? Am I just being a bit of an old fart? Is this one of those moments where I've lapsed into the nostalgia train and being unreasonable? I'd like to know what you think about that. Do certain rallies belong in certain regions, or is it as long as we're going to that country, it doesn't actually matter? So do comment below. I'd like to know what you think about that. What I will say, just to finish this on a positive note, is I've seen a few comments, because I did ask on social media earlier in the week what people thought. And obviously there was a few people from the Canary Islands who were really, really happy that their rally is being promoted to the WRC, and rightly so. But I think the thing that I really, really loved is there were a couple of people from Catalonia who responded and said, do you know what, we're really happy for them, we can't wait to go, it's going to be excellent. And I absolutely love that. I think that is such a great attitude to have. I'm sure they're disappointed that they've lost their rally in the WRC, but to be excited for the people in the Canary Islands, and to be excited to go there, to go to that event, that's brilliant, isn't it? Because I'm not sure we'd see that same attitude in some quarters. So fair play to those guys, and regardless of my thoughts, I hope it goes well, and I do think it'll be a really good event anyway. So I just wanted to share that, because I would be interested to hear what you think, and whether I'm just making it up and being over traditional for once. I think we'll wrap this one up there, try and keep this relatively short, and next week's vlog will be about something that I haven't decided yet. Catch you next time.